It's Game 6 of the 2020 ALCS. The Royals are down 3 games to 2. The Angels have the Royals with their backs against the wall. And the Royals sent out right-hander Jake Junis on the hill, while the Halos sent out Shohei Ohtani, the Japanese phenom. We'll start things off in the top of the first. Travis Janikowski leading things off, hits the ball over the glove of the leaping Marte at first, and Janikowski tests the arm of Cole Calhoun, and he gets in there just barely for a double. Next batter up was Marcus Semien, who's going to hit a ball to deep left center field, but not deep enough. Mike Trout's there to put it away. Janikowski tries to test Trout, and it turned out to be a bad idea. He's gunned down trying to tag, and we're still scoreless. Bottom half of the first now as Josh Harrison hits a ball into right field for a base knock to lead off the bottom half of the first. Next batter up was the shortstop Andrelton Simmons, who hits a deep fly ball to left field off of the left field foul pole, and the Halos strike first in this one, a 2-0 lead for them to kick this game off. Next batter up in the inning was Mike Trout. He's going to hit a single into right field, so the Millville Meteor is on base. Next batter up, Justin Upton, and he's going to hit a ball up the middle for a base knock as well, so back-to-back singles. It's first and second now, nobody out for Zach Cozart, the third baseman. He grounds out to second base. Semien turns it into a 4-6-3 double play. And then Todd Frazier would go down swinging on a sinker, so it's just a 2-0 lead. Top of the third now, Hunter Dozier, basically the only bat who's done anything in the ALCS for the Royals, and he continues to do so. Jumps on the first pitch, Oppo Popo. Opposite field home run for Hunter Dozier, and he cuts the Angels' lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game. Later in the top of the third, it's first and second for the Royals, but then Marcus Semien grounds into an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play, so it's still 2-1. Bottom half of the third now, Josh Harrison goes up the middle for a base knock. He's on first base. After him, it's Andrelton Simmons. He's going to follow suit and also pick up a single, this one into left field, so it's first and second. Now with one out, full count to Upton. He draws a full count walk, so bases loaded. One out for Cozart. Hits the ball over to Lopez. Should be a double play, but instead Lopez's throw goes sailing over the head of the second baseman, and that goes into foul territory. 2 runs come in to score. It's now a 4-1 game, and then Todd Frazier comes to the dish, hits the ball to deep left center. Janikowski's there to put it away, but a run does tag up to score. It's now a 5-1 game. Move things on to the 5th inning, where Junis comes out, Montero goes in, and Montero works a scoreless bottom of the 5th. He gets Cozart to pop out weakly into the shallow right field, and then in the bottom of the 6th works another scoreless inning as he strikes out Jeffrey Marte to cap that one off. Top of the 7th now, Jorge Bonifacio hits a ball into right center field, hits off of the wall, and Bonifacio has himself a lead-off double. Next batter up is Pavin Smith, gets a pitch to hit and gets some solid wood on it, but it dies out right before the track. Bonifacio going to test Trout's arm, and he gets a better result than Janikowski as he's just barely in there as he tags at the third, and then Brett Phillips hits a ball down the right field line, hops up over the fence, and RBI ground rule double makes it a 5-2 game. Later on in the inning, Hunter Dozier hits a ball to left center field, hard hit, but it's going to be right into the glove of Mike Trout. Bonifacio does tag up, and then, Phillips does tag up, but then Lopez grounds into a out to end the inning. Bottom half of the 7th, Montero once again works a scoreless inning. Move things on to the bottom of the 8th, where Julius Familia comes on, and it's first and second with 2 outs, and Evan Gattis goes down looking for the 3rd strike. Onto the top of the 9th now, Angels have a 3-run lead, so they bring in their closer, and he walks the first batter, Pavin Smith. He'll take his base. Brett Phillips then gets jammed and pops one out to left field for the first out. Smith still at first. Hunter Dozier then strikes out on a down and in fastball, so 2 down. Nicky Lopez is their final out, and he hits a ball off of the top of the right field wall. Smith is going to score all the way from first base, an RBI double for Nicky Lopez. It's now a 2-run game, so the tying run at the plate is Mabrys Valoria, but he could not do anything. He strikes out. Blake Parker closes the door, and the Los Angeles Angels are the American League champions. They move on to the World Series to face the Chicago Cubs. Billy Hatcher in his first season as manager of the Kansas City Royals makes it all the way to the ALCS, but falls up 2 wins short of making it to the World Series. So congratulations to the Angels, who, like I said, will be facing the Chicago Cubs. Andrelton Simmons gets player of the game honors for the Angels. He went 2 for 4 on the day. He had a 2-run shot that gave the Angels the early lead. Josh Harrison was 3 for 4. Cozart 1 for 3. Todd Frazier 1 for 3. Shohei Ohtani gets the win. Jake Junis the loss, and Blake Parker gets the save. And with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Kansas City Royals baseball. And next time we will be doing the off season to head into the 2021 regular season.